You know, I have been thinking a lot about what it means to be a Democrat as the Democratic nominee for the New York 21st. I believe in so many of the core democratic values, in investing in our future, in acting in a position of belief in the future. I believe that the Democratic Party is the only party that is capable of making a long-term investment in our infrastructure. I think that's a proper role for government in investing in our economy. But I also think that we need to be very careful about some things that have come to be assigned to the Democratic Party in the popular vision. An idea of mandates from afar, of cookie-cutter ideas that are applied the same to rural New York as they are to, urban Ohio. I have come to believe that the federal government's role is to support the local government and not the other way around. Localism, if you will, has become a real plank in my platform. I believe that we should have teachers who are allowed to teach their students and not to a curriculum designed from somewhere else. I believe that we should have judges who are allowed to judge criminals based on their judgment and not on mandatory sentencing guidelines. And I believe we should work really hard to build our local economies. That means farm to school. That means using heating and energy sources that we derive locally. To me, if there's one thing that distinguishes me from a run-of-the-mill Democrat, is that I'm all about localism and local control and local power and building local economies.
Oh, man. I don't necessarily agree with decentralization because it's a wishy-washy tenet of the Green Party. It's not really a piece of legislation, and I think that sometimes centralizing things, as with single-payer health care, make a great deal of sense. So I think that we all have to temper our involvement with our own political party and be realistic that you're never going to agree with everything that any other person or entity feels is sound.
I've disagreed with, I've shown distance between my party. I support equal pay for equal work for women. I would vote in favor of that legislation. Not all Republicans believe in that, but I believe that as a new generation Republican, it's an example of an issue where, particularly as a young woman, that I feel strongly about.